we are asked to write each percent as a decimal. We will take a look at two methods for converting percentages to decimals. For the first method, the first step is to write the percent as a ratio with the denominator 100, and this should make sense because remember, a percent means per 100 or out of 100. And then step 2, we convert the fraction to a decimal by dividing the numerator by the denominator. The second method is the shortcut method, in which we begin with the percentage, move the decimal point 2 places to the left, and remove the percent sign. In this exercise, we will show both methods for the first 3 percentages, and then for the last 2 percentages, we will only use the shortcut. The first percent is 45%, which means 45 per 100, or 45 out of 100, and therefore 45% is equal to the ratio of 45 over 100, or the fraction 45 hundredths. And because a fraction bar means division, this is equivalent to 45 divided by 100. So by performing this division, we can convert the percent to a decimal. And let's show the division on the side. Because 45 is less than 100, we place a decimal point to the right of the 5, move it up to the quotient, and now we can add a 0 to the right of the decimal point here and determine how many 100s in 450, which is 4. 4 times 100 is 400. Subtract, the difference is 50. Add another 0 and bring it down. Determine how many 100s in 500, which is 5. 5 times 100 is 500. Subtract, the difference is 0, giving us a quotient of 0.45, but we normally place a 0 in the ones place value and write the decimal as 0.45. 0.45 is the decimal form of 45%. And now for the shortcut method, we begin with 45%. Right now the decimal point is to the right of the 5, which is here. The shortcut is to move the decimal point 2 places to the left, so 1, 2. The decimal point is now here. We remove the percent sign and the old decimal point. And notice how this does give us 0.45 or 0.45. Next we have 6%. 6% means 6 per 100, and therefore 6% is equal to 6 over 100 as a ratio or a fraction, which is equal to 6 divided by 100 as a quotient. By performing this division, we can convert 6% to a decimal. Once again, let's show the division. Because 6 is less than 100, we place a decimal point to the right of 6, move it up to the quotient, add a 0, determine how many 160, which is 0. 0 times 100 is 0, subtract, the difference is 60, add another 0, bring it down. Determine how many 100s in 600, which is 6. 6 times 100 is 600, subtract, the difference is 0, giving us the decimal 0.06 or 0.06. Using the shortcut, we begin with 6%. Right now the decimal point is to the right of the 6. For the shortcut, move the decimal 2 places to the left, so 1, 2. The decimal point is now here. We're missing a digit here. We always replace missing digits with zeros. So we place a 0 here and remove the percent sign as well as the old decimal, which does give us a decimal 0.06 or 0.06. Next we have 136%, which is a ratio or fraction is equal to 136 over 100, which is a quotient is 136 divided by 100. Let's determine the quotient. We begin by determining how many 100s in 136, which is 1. 1 times 100 is 100. Subtract, the difference is 36. And now we place a decimal to the right of the 6, move it up to the quotient, add a 0, bring it down. And there are 3 100s in 360. 3 times 100 is 300. Subtract, the difference is 60. Add another 0 and bring it down. And there are 6 100s in 600. 6 times 100 is 600. subtract the difference is 0, giving us a decimal of 1.36. Using the shortcut, we begin with 136%. Decimal point begins here. Move it left 2 places, so 1, 2. Decimal point is now here. We remove the percent sign as well as the old decimal, which does give us 1.36. To convert the last 2 percentages to a decimal, we will only use the shortcut. But just to be consistent, 64.2% is equal to 64.2 over 100 as a ratio or fraction, which if we did want to divide to convert to a decimal, this is equal to 64.2 divided by 100. But again, we are just going to use this shortcut, beginning with 64.2%. Move the decimal 2 places to the left, 1, 2. The decimal point is now here. We remove the percent sign as well as the old decimal, which gives us 0.642 or 0.642, which is the decimal for the given percentage. Now, the last example is a little bit different because notice how the percent is given as a mixed number. To begin, let's convert 3/4 to a decimal. To convert 3/4 to a decimal, we divide 3 by 4, place a decimal to the right of 3, move it up to the quotient, add a 0. There are 7 4s in 30. 7 times 4 is 28. We subtract. The difference is 2. Add another 0 and bring it down. Determine how many 4s in 20, which is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Subtract the difference is 0. 3/4 is equal to 0.75, which means 3 3/4% is equal to 3.75%, which is a ratio is equal to 3.75 over 100, which is a quotient is equal to 3.75 divided by 100. But again, instead of dividing by 100 here, we will use the shortcut. Beginning with the percentage as 3.75%, we move the decimal 2 places to the left, so 1, 2. We have a missing digit here, so we place a 0 here, remove the percent sign, as well as the old decimal point, which gives us a decimal 0.0375 or 0.0375, which is the decimal for the given percentage. I hope you found this helpful.